Hey guys, Mosa here, and today I'm bringing you my divisional round matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, starting off with the injury report of the Green Bay Packers, we got Kingsley and linebacker with a knee injury. He's out for this game, alongside the questionable players who are Jair Alexander, cornerback with a shoulder and ankle injury, running back A.J. Dillon with a thumb and neck injury, linebacker Isaiah McDuffie with a neck injury, and punter Daniel Whelan with an illness. While players who are on the injury report but will be active for this game are nose tackle Kenny Clark with a back injury, Rashawn Gary, linebacker with a knee injury, guard Elton Jenkins with a knee and ankle injury, running back Aaron Jones with a finger and knee injury, defensive back Keyshawn Nixon with a toe injury, defensive back Jonathan Owens with a knee injury, wide receiver Jaden Reed with a chest injury, safety Darnell Savage with a calf and shoulder injury, linebacker Preston Smith with an ankle injury, linebacker Quay Walker with a shoulder injury, and wide receiver Christian Watson with a hamstring injury. Now, I think that the Green Bay Packers are going to be all right when it comes to the injuries. I think it's not going to be that bad. I think all the players on the injury report, maybe not A.J. Dillon, but everyone else, I think they're going to play regardless. Their only loss will most likely be Kingsley and potentially A.J. Dillon, but I don't see any problem for the Green Bay Packers if they lose those two players for this game against the 49ers. Now let's move on to the Green Bay offense, starting with quarterback Jordan Love, running back Aaron Jones, wide receivers Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, and Jaden Reed, tight end Luke Musgrave, left tackle Rasheed Walker, left guard Elton Jenkins, center Josh Myers, John Rungan at right guard, and Zach Tom at right tackle. This offense has been pretty good. They were pretty good against the Dallas Cowboys. They managed to score, I believe it was 40-some points on the Cowboys, 27 before the half. Now, am I saying that's going to happen here in San Fran? Potentially. San Fran has not been looking that great the final stretch of the NFL season, especially that one game against I think it was the Baltimore Ravens. Like, they got humiliated in that, in my opinion, so badly that they had to put the backup quarterback, Sam Darnold, into the game over their starting quarterback, Brock Purdy. But in the end, I think that that's not going to happen here. No matter what, Brock isn't leaving the field unless he's injured, and hopefully he does not. But in the end, I think that this is going to be a tough game for that San Francisco defense against Jordan Love and the Packers. Now on to the defense of the Green Bay Packers, starting with defensive ends Kenny Clark and Devontae Wyatt, nose tackle Terrell Slayton, inside linebackers Devondre Campbell and Quay Walker, strong side linebacker Rashawn Gary, alongside Preston Smith at weak side linebacker, Harrington Valentine. He'll be at cornerback alongside Jair Alexander, unless he cannot go, which will mean that Keyshawn Nixon will take over at position, while Darnell Savage is at free safety and Jonathan Owens at strong safety. This defense in the first half of the Cowboys game last week, incredible. Only allowed 7 points. If they do that with San Fran today against the 49ers, that is going to be crucial. If they can stop the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey, they can stop Deebo Samuels, also Brock Purdy, and who else on that team? Like, all those receivers they have. Also tight end, their tight end is incredible. If they can stop all of them, then that's all they need. That's all they need to do, and they have the win. But will this Green Bay Packer defense be able to do so? That is the true question. Now moving on to the San Francisco injury report, and that will consist of defensive end Cleveland Farrell with a knee injury. He'll be out for this game. Linebacker Dre Greenlaw with an Achilles injury. He'll be questionable for this game, while the rest of these players are active, which includes cornerback Logan Ryan, defensive end Arik Armstead, Safety Jair Brown, I don't know how to say that. John Feliciano, guard, he's also active for this game. Safety Tayshawn Gibson, also. George Kittle at tight end. You got Christian McCaffrey and at running back and Ambry Thomas at corner. This injury report also light, so I see no real change there in the defense or offense of the San Francisco 49ers. Their defense is a little battered as Gray is probably going to play, but there is a chance he might not. And then we got Cleveland Farrell, who is out for this game. But in the end, I do think that the San Francisco 49ers will be able to play with all of their players on the injury report, of course, with the exception of Cleveland Farrell. Now on to the 49er offense, starting with quarterback Brock Purdy, running back Christian McCaffrey, fullback Hal Juszczyk, then Deebo Samuels and Brandon Ayuk at wide receiver, tight end George Kittle, Trent Williams at left tackle, Aaron Banks at left guard, center Jake Brendel, right guard Spencer Burford, and Colton McKivitz at right tackle. This offense is pretty good, but is Brock Purdy going to be able to lay down the receiving core and hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey as well as he's done in the past? This is the playoffs, so this matters more than just a regular season game. So can he get the ball out to Deebo Samuels? Can he get the ball out to Brandon Ayuk? Can he get the ball out to George Kittle? Can Christian McCaffrey gain some yardage in this game? And can Hal Juszczyk possibly get in some carries in the run game? I think that it's possible, but I don't know if it's going to be probable for the San Francisco 49ers when it comes down to the 49ers run game. I think Christian McCaffrey is a very good running back, but I think their pass game is going to be the one that defines whether the 49ers win or lose this game. Now on to the defense of the San Francisco 49ers, which consists of defensive end Chase Young, defensive end Nick Bosa, defensive tackles Arik Armstead and Javon Hargrave, strong side linebacker Oren Burks, weak side linebacker Dre Greenlaw, but if he cannot go, D. Winters will take over, while inside linebacker will be Fred Warner. The Madre Lenore will be the starting corner alongside Travarius Ward. Then Tayshawn Gibson will be the starting free safety, and strong safety Jair Brown will be the starting strong safety. But in the end, what is this defense going to do against Jordan Love and that Packer offense, which just demolished the Cowboys when it came to the offensive side? Honestly, it's going to be very, very, very tough for the San Francisco 49ers. This QB and Jordan Love, we've seen him go 3-6, I believe it was, at the beginning of the season, and then end up pushing for a playoff spot at 9-8. I mean, these guys did the impossible. None of us thought that the Green Bay Packers were going to make the playoffs, but here they are, and they beat the Cowboys, a team that was expected to go to the Super Bowl. But in the end, I think that it's going to be a very tough game. But who will win? Well, that really depends on which defense can stop the opposing offense more in this game. In conclusion, I think that this is going to be a win for the San Francisco 49ers, 14-20. This game is going to be very tough for both teams, both on offense and defense. But I think the 49ers, led by Brock Purdy, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and also Deebo Samuels and Christian McCaffrey, will be able to take down that Packer defense at the end. I think it's going to be very tough throughout the entire game. They're mostly going to be equal throughout the entire game, and that's really what's going to be happening for the San Francisco 49ers, while the Packers will just try and keep up, and that's what it's going to happen in this game. That's what I believe will happen. And in the end, the Packers, whether they win or lose, they made it this far, and I would be happy regardless. Although I wouldn't be happy for the 49ers going to the NFC title game, as I'm a Seahawks fan, but biases aside, it'll be great for the San Francisco 49ers to beat the Green Bay Packers here and prove that Jordan Love is not yet ready for stardom, although it looks like he kind of is. Now, that was it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. tweet me any video ideas, and also tell me down in the comments below who do you think will win and who do you think will lose. Tell me down in the comments below. Now, like this video if you liked it, subscribe and hit the notification if you want more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.